Press freedom. Media freedom. Press freedom. Press freedom. Media freedom.
Press freedom. Press freedom. Thank you bwana sana mbita wanto ne miritio kinywa mbitha chithirite chiku atairwa ni wanasiasa katubete wanasiasa akagita karaka ingi ukeja kwithira tugitagairwa keja kwithira ugo wina mwene nyomba enteto hakikisha nyomba yaku ni gukaria mwandiki onteto jeri ari ikone ire chithirite chikirugurawa iromba rieto ntuko ena arua ni tafadhali andiki banteto ibethire bagi kwa muraini ne jwambere genda gutigira iba kumenyerwa.
One of the critical issues that we are addressing today as journalists in Meru is the shrinking space of access to information within the county government of Meru. And we would like to bring to attention of the governor of Meru County that we are not happy with the manner in which the county executive is running its affairs, especially in terms of access to information. Access to information is one of the tenets or values that are provided for in law. It is a right for every citizen to access to information, to have access to government or even private information. So, in Meru County, journalists have not been able to access information as it should be because of one, there is no substantive communication director in the county government of Meru, and this has caused a lot of disconnect. Even when journalists would want to clarify some information or seek clarification on various issues, they have not been able to access this information because the county government has deliberately set up barriers. So we appreciate the fact that the governor has been an advocate of accountability. She has been an advocate of laying everything bare. And out of this, she has also come up with a monthly press briefing. But unfortunately, this press briefing happens without the press. So we are wondering, what is this press briefing without the press? So we'd like the governor to fix some of these issues and concerns that are affecting the performance of our role as journalists. And because the journalists are mandated by the law to be watchdogs of the community, they are supposed to oversight public institutions. But we cannot perform this role effectively as provided for in law if we are blocked from accessing critical information that we should be accessing. In Meru, we have had, we are talking of more than almost 50 journalists have been rendered jobless within the course of last year and this year because of closure of media companies, because of lack of pay. And many of them are struggling. We have had to fundraise for colleagues to survive in town or even to fend for their families. So it is a very difficult environment for media personnel in this country, and it is a debate that should be looked into. And this is not an issue that has affected national media houses only, even or local media houses only. Also the big media houses are affected, and it is a discussion that should be taken seriously by all players so that media personnel can be well taken care of.
So we are calling upon the Media Council of Kenya, KUJ, Kenya's Correspondents Associations, please, and even the government, come in, because we are seeing journalists, many more than maybe, especially more than 100 journalists are jobless today. They might be from the local stations, the national stations. So we are asking, please, can the media houses stop firing journalists? Stop firing editors. Because now this is where the mental illness is coming in. People now, we have seen some journalists now suffering mentally. Some are even committing suicide. You have seen Nyandarua and even Nakuru. We have seen, now we don't have a case in Meru, but we have seen in other region journalists committing suicide. Do you think they want to die? Of course they don't. It's because we have fired them. There is no pay. There is some even volunteering to work for these stations without pay. So we have seen them dying, not because they want to. It is because hawana mbele na hawana nyuma. They have nowhere to go. They have no source of income. Yes, the country is undergoing a national crisis, economic crisis. But we are saying all the stakeholders to come in so that the welfare and the rights of the journalists are protected.